All right, round of applause. Very nice. Very good. We got virtual claps, we got visual claps, and we got real claps. Three types of claps. All right. She's a very emotional performance. That's very, very good. We hear that piece so often. It's such a popular piece, but it's always played just a little bit different from every single person, which makes it really enjoyable to listen to new every time. I think we heard that last week and we heard it the week before. Maybe you heard it twice last week, actually, from different people. Anyway, let's hear your feedback, Mr. Matthew. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's a little bit echoey.
Oh no. Oh no.
We can come back to you. Allison?
You started off too loud. You rushed a little on the first page. I like the triplets. I like the long pause on the third page. And you had good scales on the last page.
I also had I like the long pause. I think of all the people that have played it in the last month, I think we had 3 or 4 people play in the last month. This piece is like going viral, and you know between all of you guys, you'll all want to play it. Um, I think the pause was the best today. That was one of the best things that you did. It was probably the best thing, if not the second best thing that you did. The scales also were very very good. I agree on that. Um, Bella.
I agree with Allison about the beginning being um, a little too loud, and then I think the trills could be a little softer too.
Yes. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Great. So that's 2 people regarding the opening too loud. And I think with the trills, I think what you're saying is, I agree that they are a little bit loud, but I think the more specific thing is they're a little bit aggressive. And I think if you just calm it down a little bit, it's supposed to be, at least that spot is not so aggressive. The other parts that were aggressive, I think you did handle that really well. Um, Christopher.
I thought the balance was really nice. I thought you brought up the melody versus the left hand very well. But then also I agree with the point of the dynamics. I think you can explore a much softer dynamics, especially in the right hand and in the opening. And then I thought the articulation was pretty nice overall.
Yeah, thanks. You know, Julia, one thing I think this is a good point, and you're a regular at Performance Seminar. You come pretty much like 3 times a week or 4 times a week, depending on the week. I think one thing that you'll probably realize if you watch it back, we wouldn't say those things about the dynamics if we didn't hear what you did when you approached the climax of the piece, the pause. Because when we heard you play like super ridiculous soft, and we're like, well, then what happened before? So you kind of reset our expectation when you did that. So because of the good pause that you had, it was actually great. It was great, very good. That caused us to think, well, wait a minute, why didn't she play softer anywhere else? So that can you know what I mean? And that's called the name of this conversation is called form. So form is the relation of anything, dynamics, articulation, balance, to other parts of the piece. And so that really expressive slow down stop that you had caused us to ask, well, what happened? Why is there this big dip here, which is awesome, but what happened everywhere else? Matthew, do you want to talk now?
Um, okay. Can you hear?
Yeah, it's still a little bit echoey.
Oh no. So
That's okay, we can hear you.
I think there's the camera position was pretty bad. Um, Good dynamics, and you could. I think you could move a bit more.
Okay, move a little bit more. He said dynamics are very good, and the camera angle is bad. Thank you. She did move a little bit. You're right. She could move more. I agree on that. Um, all right. Next up, we are going to move forward. I know you guys can talk about that piece all day like that.